everybody. I hope that you are having a great day so far. Good evening, good evening. I have on my glasses, y'all, because I'm having some trouble with my eyes today. I think they're a little bit tired because I hadn't been sleeping so well the last couple of days. But welcome to another episode of the Ladies Lounge After Dark with Wonder Low. I am your host, Wonder Low. I am so glad to be here this evening. There's so many things going on in the world. So it's a good thing to be seen and to be able to be seen and to see some other folks in the process. Let me turn my phone down just in case somebody decides to give me a call in the midst of the show, which normally happens. Um, Y'all, I just have so many things to be thankful for and so many different things I want to share with you this evening. Waiting on my guest to get signed in, and as soon as she's on, then we'll go on with her part of the show. But while we're waiting, let me just tell you a little bit about what we got going on tonight. So tonight we'll do a dual broadcast. So we'll be broadcasting on Facebook Live, but we'll also be live on my YouTube channel, which is also titled The Ladies Lounge with Wonderlow. So let me give you a couple of ways that you can support the show. You can support me. You can go to our Facebook page and like us and follow us and share the post and comment on the post and watch the videos and sharing like those also. But you can also go to Instagram and like our posts. I try to make sure that I'm posting across a couple of different medias on a daily basis. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not there just yet, but I'm working on it, getting them scheduled. But you can also go to YouTube now and see our YouTube channel, which is just titled The Lady Sounds Wonderlow. So if you have a chance, go over, subscribe to it. Let me just tell you before you go over there looking for a whole bunch of stuff, tonight's video will be the first one to be on the YouTube channel. So my guest had a distinct pleasure and honor, I hope, of being my first guest, first show to hit YouTube this time. So make sure that you go and that you follow us on YouTube. You also subscribe. So there'll be some things I'll be putting on later on. I'll also be loading some of maybe the most recent shows in the last month or two. So if you want to go back and you missed a show and you want to watch one, you'd be able to do that. Same thing on Instagram. I try to make sure that every Tuesday or every Monday, Tuesday, or Sunday when I do post, that I post something on Instagram that tells you how to find us on Facebook and to like the pages or to like us and follow us on Instagram also. Let's see. I have my notes over here, so if y'all see me looking to the side, I'm reading my notes. As always, I'd like to give a quick shout out and thank you to all the family members, all the friends, all the Facebook friends, all the folks I've met just since doing this show and past guests. Thank you always for liking our show, for following, for supporting all this time. This is going on 2 years. Now, this is only the second time we've done it, and I've not been on the radio. As some of you know, I was on KJBN for 2 years, and we had the Ladies Lounge there, but we moved to our 1 hour show here every Tuesday night at 7 on Facebook. So make sure that you always stay tuned in so that you can keep up with our shows. I keep up with our stories. I try to make sure that I bring you stuff that is interesting, that's informational, that's educational, and sometimes maybe it'll be entertaining. But we always want to walk away from a show having learned something or being better for it. I'm going to take these glasses off so I don't have to keep looking at y'all through my bifocals. That's why I'm doing that. So I'll take my glasses off. Now I got to squint a little bit. But make sure that you all are tuning in and paying attention to the shows. Also, if you're interested, you can also join. I have a Facebook group that is inside of the Ladies Lounge page. So if you want to join that Facebook group, just send me a request. I'll be sure to approve it. In that group, one of the things that I wanted to have that group for is, number one, to bounce ideas off of. So whenever I have an idea for a show or I'm looking for ideas for a show, then I'm going to refer to that particular group to give me those ideas. Also, just the feedback. What's going good, what's going well, what's not going so well, what's not going so good, so that I know how to improve and to do some things a little bit differently. Okay, I got to put these glasses back on because I'm tired of squinting. And y'all probably looking at me going, what's she doing? Whew, now I can open my eyes back. So, my guest will probably be on in just a second, but all those things I want to make sure that you all, know how to continue to keep supporting us and keep showing up and keep signing in. And we're on every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We try to get in and get out. I'm old school. I like to start on time, end on time. So if I start at 7, trust me when I say my goal is to be over at 8. But I want to make sure that we keep bringing you good shows, that we could keep bringing you good topics, and that you stay interested, that you keep tuning in, and that you share the shows with other people who may benefit from some of the information. Most of you all know when I first started, the name of the show is The Lady Sound for a reason. And it's because we wanted to educate, empower, and encourage women to live their best lives. So from time to time, I'll have somebody just completely motivational come on and just talk to you about how to make those dreams come true, how to, align yourselves and align your goals. Because if we don't write things down, we don't draw a roadmap, then we usually don't go anywhere. One of the young ladies I talked to not too long ago said, do a show on getting out of your rut. We will definitely be talking about that. And speaking of getting out of a rut, I'll have a podcast that I'm working on that'll start in August. And I will give you more information on how to follow me on the podcast and which social media platforms you can follow that podcast on. And that podcast will be, I'm saying it's for ladies 50 and better, but anybody can listen to it. Anybody can learn from it. And like I said, I'll make sure that I post information on how to get you the information on that, how so you can follow it and you can be tuning in. And I'll do those on a weekly basis, probably post them every Sunday. So that way you have a whole week and then post maybe 4 or 5 times a month. So you have something to go for every week to listen to. But those will also be included hopefully on the YouTube channel too, just so to kind of build it out and give you a kind of plethora of things that you can kind of go in and look at. So make sure that you just stay tuned in, keep checking our page as I get things done. And I'm a team of one. So as I get things done and start working on stuff, I'll make sure that I'm posting and letting you know what's going on so that you can kind of stay in the loop and follow me and support and give suggestions and everything else. So hold on just a second for me. My guest is calling. I think she may have a little bit of trouble signing in tonight. We'll see. Yes, ma'am. There's not a Yeah. Did you just click on the link? Okay, that's where you should be. But there should have been just hold on, I'm gonna send it to you again. So you downloaded Chrome? Okay. All right. I'm gonna send it to you again, okay? All right. Now y'all know the story about the show must go on, and sometimes you have technical difficulties. So you keep moving, you keep going, you keep grooving. I'm gonna send her the link one more time. We're having just a little bit trouble with getting her signed in. So, and sometimes the platform that I'm using is a little bit difficult to use too. So if you don't have Chrome downloaded, then kind of slows down the process a little bit. So let me send that to her one more time. And hopefully she can just sign on to that and we will be good. All right, there we go. Now, let me send her a short text really quick so she'll know that it's there. All right. Now, this is what happens when there's a one-man team. You're the producer, director, and the star of your show. You got to deal with every pieces and parts of it. Just emailed you the link to. All right. That way she can get that and get signed on. And we can get the show on the road. Okay. So anyway, since we do still have a couple of minutes that we can talk before she gets signed in, make sure that you post. You can post while we are live. There is a place for you to go in and do some comments if you like to. If you have a question for tonight's guest or you have a question for me, please go in and post it in the comments and we'll be able to answer your question, hopefully, if there's enough time. And since we're going to start just a little bit later with our interview, if we run out of time, then, of course, I'll make sure that I answer those questions in the comment section. But if you would like to ask any questions, please just go ahead and add those to our comment section and we'll be sure to get to them. Other thing, let's see. Well, I guess we could talk about what is really going on in the news today. So we have so many things going on. You have still coronavirus is the number one topic, I think, on everybody's mind and everybody's tongue for the last couple of months. And the way the cases are looking in Arkansas, we're probably headed for a second shutdown, which is probably a good thing because you have so many people who don't want to wear a mask and who are not taking precautions, and our numbers are going up. I am one of those people who faithfully social distances and faithfully wears a mask whenever I have to leave my home to go out to go grocery shopping or just out of the house. Period. I have a mask on, and I want to make sure that not only am I staying safe, but I'm also doing it to make sure that I keep other people around me safe. My grandkids come and stay with me sometimes, and God forbid that I would get sick and then cause them to get sick. So we want to make sure that even if we don't care to wear the mask or we have issues with wearing a mask, that we still do it because it's not just about us. It's about all those loved ones around us. And we do have a relative in our family, a cousin, who just was recently diagnosed with COVID-19. So for him and the family, you're in our prayers, and we're making sure that, we take precautions, but we also pray that he gets better and he gets better fast. Other news. Well, let's see. Keep reading stories about the new stimulus check that's supposed to come. This is my personal opinion. Note that I said my personal opinion. I don't believe it'll ever come. Don't count on it. Don't look for it. Don't wait for it. Let me move on to something else. Hopefully she's got that link and she's able to sign in a few minutes. Thank you for whoever is watching, and thank you all for being patient because y'all signed on and started watching right about when I got online. So I appreciate that. Stick with us, and hopefully we'll be able to get the show going in just a second. Like I said, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult for folks to get signed in if they're not using Chrome or if they have to download Chrome in the process. So it takes just a few minutes to get it done. And let's see. Let me call her really quick and see what's going on. Y'all bear with us. No, no. Just need to click on the link, and the link should take you straight into the broadcast. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. When you got the email, and then you clicked on the link in the email, and what did it take you to? Okay, you did that. Okay. It didn't make you restart your. Okay, it didn't make you restart your laptop, did it? Okay. You should have just took you right into it. No. All you have to do is click on the link. It should have just taken you straight to it. Remember, you did it last time. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had to use Chrome. All right, y'all, bear with me. Mm-hmm. 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 No, you don't want to start one. You want to join one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. See if that'll let you work. If that'll work. Oh. Oh, okay, y'all. Hold on. You know what? Try signing on just to Facebook and see if I can find you. And see if I can find you that way. And see, okay, look for my broadcasting. And see if we can do it that way. All right. All right, y'all. I'm determined. That might not necessarily be a good thing, but I am determined. And this is going to work. The funny thing is, we did this one time before and she was able to sign in and it worked quickly. This time she's having a little trouble. She's on a different computer. So it's kind of giving her a little headache with getting signed in. So we'll give it a couple more minutes. But if for some reason she's unable to sign in tonight, we'll just try to broadcast probably tomorrow night. I don't want you all to miss the information. I don't want you all to miss her story. I still say it's an amazing story. She's an amazing person, and I want you all to hear from her. So if we don't get a chance to get her on in the next couple of minutes, and I'll give it probably about another 5 minutes or so, then we'll just go ahead and count and end this broadcast and try to sign on again tomorrow night. I think for text night, you all need to hear a good story, something to cheer you up or something to kind of inspire you just a little bit. So, like I said, if she's not on probably in the next couple of minutes, then we'll just go ahead and cancel this one and end it tonight. But thank you all for those who did tune in and watch for me to sit here and ramble for a little while. But if she's not on the next 5 minutes or so, we'll just wait and we'll just broadcast another night. But again, let me just say thank you for those. Thank you for my cousin signing in. I love her. She is just the most wonderful little thing. Hey, Myra. Um, Sandra Tate is here. So now let's see if we can do it this way. And there she is. So let's see if we can get you live though. How do we share a screen? Let's see, can I invite you like that? No, we cannot. Can we share screen? Okay. Let's see. We don't have any Saying I don't know how to get you like that. Let's see. This is making me think a little bit harder than what I want to thank y'all. We type her a little message. Okay. Let's see if there's a different way for us to do this. So if I invite her, we'll do this again. And we'll send it to a messenger. Maybe that will work. Yeah, let's see if that'll work. Okay. Let's see if she can get on that way. If not, like I said, we'll go ahead and end this one and try to sign on another night because I want to make sure that you all get her story. So we're going to give her just a couple more minutes. Thank you all for continuing to watch and continue to tune in. That means that you are serious about being supportive, and I appreciate that. So let's see. If she can sign on that way, then we will get her on. If not, then we'll rebroadcast. Well, we'll broadcast another night. Okay? Let's see. Let's see, I just sent her the link in Messenger. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're not able to get her signed on. We'll work on that and try to get back to you tomorrow night. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight and to staying with me for this long. I appreciate you. You are loved. You are more than appreciated because you all stuck with me for a few minutes tonight. But we will make sure that we get everything up and running, and we'll get her broadcast and we'll get her back on the show. We'll try for tomorrow night. If not, then we'll get her next week. But thank you also for tuning. Thank you for tuning in this evening. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll see you next time. Thanks.